Scorpio, welcome, welcome. I'm on a Scorpio cusp. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? Spirit, thank you. Please give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all. Please surround us with the living light of God. Please protect us from all that serve to do us harm. Please give us the highest messages for the highest good of all. For Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio. Thank you. What are the messages for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? Thank you. Coldness, flexibility, and guilt. Seem like very Scorpio feelings. Coldness, flexibility, and guilt. Spirit. What are the messages for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? Please give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all. Please surround us with the living light of God. That's a clear message for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio. Thank you. One more shuffle. Spirit. Oh. Spirit. What are the messages for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? Spirit. Please provide. Mercury in retrograde. I can't talk. Please give us God-given guidance for the highest good of all. Please surround us with the warm, loving light of God. For Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio. Okay. You ready? Spirit. What are the messages for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? Spirit. What are the messages? This one. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What are the messages for Scorpio and all those who love Scorpio? I feel like you want to come out. Fears over coldness. We'll put little bear here. Music. Oh, love and forgiveness over guilt. Makes a lot of sense. Please forgive my dog. She lets me know when someone is there. Okay. Enough. Hold on. Okay, let's hope she doesn't bark anymore. We start out with the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands talks about fast communication, lots of messages coming through. And we have this paired with coldness and fears. Look at him. He's my little fear. Next, we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is someone who is very intuitive, she is carrying the Torah in her hand, so it's about this mystic knowledge. It's about tarot readers, those who read astrology, mystics, psychics, intuitive, clairvoyant, mediums. You can also talk about your grandmother. So you may be hearing news from your grandmother, or this may be you like a characteristic you're taking on. Scorpios can be very intuitive. This woman is very watery, very in tune with her emotions, and her emotions provide it's like an antenna. So she can feel like the frequency of others' emotion. And she can piece together elements of the here and now and see into the future based on those elements. So she takes these messages that are coming fast toward her and she processes them under, she's a very secretive person. It's about keeping secrets. So perhaps you are keeping your fears a secret. Perhaps you are being cold and not showing your fears. Or perhaps you are being cold because of your fears. Let's move along. Next we have the Lovers reverse. So you could have had a breakup. You could have had a three-party situation. You could have had disharmony in your relationships, a lack of union within your relationships. You could also be dealing with a Gemini who is on the shadow end of their Gemini side. And when a Gemini is on their shadow end, this is someone who is argumentative for no good reason. Like, they just won't shut up, and they just want to win, and they just want to talk in circles, and it's not even, like, it's this antagonistic energy. And Geminis talk a lot, so this could be messages coming in and this Gemini antagonizing. But Geminis on their shallow end, they can be also cold. They can be very cold and seem like they don't have any feelings. This is paired with flexibility and with music. So let's see what this card is. This card is the Ten of Staves, and the Ten of Staves is, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it is a man carrying 10 staves on his back up a hill. And its wisdom is to persevere. That even though you have carried this heavy load, you're almost at the end and you almost have the ability to put down these 10 wands. So hang in there, baby. Keep trying. And so whenever it's reversed, it's like you see the end of the finish line and you are not letting those burdens weigh you down. You're being flexible about those burdens. And this is my music card. It's a bass clef. So there is a strong possibility that this has to do with a music group you're in, a duet, or a music project with a Gemini. And you might be at the end of your rope with this person or with this group, but you are remaining flexible and you know it's just going to pass, which is actually pretty great for Scorpio. You can't say that about Scorpios all the time. Next we have the Tower reversed. And when the Tower reversed, it talks about being unresponsive to change, not being able to adapt. And because you're a fixed sign, sometimes it is hard to adapt. Sometimes, I mean, Scorpios are very intense. They like it their way. And if they don't get their way, then they will seize power over everyone in the who's involved and just kind of dominate the situation until they get their way. But the Tower comes in, and the Tower talks about destruction. The Tower talks about natural disasters, about lightning striking this tower, everything that you've built, striking it and burning it to the ground. Some tarot readers will say that it's because your structure wasn't built on a firm foundation, but I say it doesn't matter how firm your foundation is in your house. If a tornado blows through, you can't stop destruction. You know, you can build all the firm foundations you want, but destruction is destruction, and natural disasters happen. And so a change came through, a natural disaster, some type of destruction. Could be the destruction of a relationship, could be the destruction of your actual home. It could be the destruction of something within inside of you. Hold on. I got dog drama again. Okay, so whenever it's reversed, it's like not being able to roll with the punches. So it's paired with the pink abbot, which talks about love and forgiveness and guilt. And Scorpios can, because they have these like power trips, they can have a tendency to throw guilt trips, and in order to seize power over one another. So perhaps this natural disaster that swooped in, like blaming a tornado on your sister, or like blaming an electrical fire on your partner that didn't have anything to do with it. Next, we have the Nine of Cups reversed, and when the Nine of Cups is reversed, it speaks of not getting a wish fulfilled. It speaks about overindulging, so getting fat and happy, and over drinking, overeating, overdoing it, and perhaps over drinking, overdoing it causes this destruction. Maybe there is a sudden someone getting too drunk and falling down the stairs or something, and then there's this element of guilt from someone overindulging, but forgiveness is needed. Let me turn all these upright and see what the message is here. This partnership is not something that has been easy. It's something you've had to persevere through. And when you finally do forgive, your wishes will get granted, and you'll realize that this change was for the better. And perhaps internally you know all of this, but you are putting on this show of guilt in order to maintain power. What are your fears? Should have had clarifiers for this reading. Maybe these messages are triggering some fears. Okay, what is your adventure? Wide open. Wide open spaces. Actually, the first song that came to mind is Tom Petty's, that song, Into the Great Wide Open. But Dixie Chicks came out of my mouth instead. So if music is a part of this, you might want to download some Dixie Chicks or Tom Petty. Wide Open says you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The Wide Open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, don't put on this coldness and contract yourself. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations, your fears. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. This guilt might also be you feeling guilty about expressing all of these things. Let's see what your angel has to say. Angel Michael, one of my faves. I am with you, giving you courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. I haven't been doing this for all the readings, but I feel like I need to do this for you, Scorpio. Read Michael. Oh, he's an archangel. Into the great wide open. Okay. Archangel Michael says, I have come to you because you asked God for safety and protection, and because you asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I am overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a long time, and you have felt different from others, isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone, and that you never will be alone. When you feel pushed to make a change at work or at home, that may be my influence encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me and it is done. I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life's changes. So there's definitely talk about change. No wonder I wanted to read that. Oh, excuse me. Your life's purpose may be through music. Maybe that's how you share your light with others. There could be a situation with your partner that is in conflict with your music right now, or is in conflict with your life purpose. But don't feel guilty about making these changes. I think that's all, Scorpio. I really appreciate you, and I enjoyed reading for you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.